How does a player with shelves full of trophies and some of the world's best stats still get underrated? With an insane 89.9% passing rate, Federico Valverde does it all. He's logged more minutes than nearly any midfielder, delivers in clutch moments, and can play almost any position on the pitch. The man's a silent maestro, yet the spotlight keeps missing him. Yet, somehow, Federico Valverde remains one of the most underrated midfielders in the world. It's April 9th, 2024. The Santiago Bernabéu is on fire. Federico Valverde grabs the ball from 25 yards out, and boom! He smashes a volley so perfectly, and it's named the UEFA Champions League Goal of the season. That's not just a goal. That's legendary. Federico Valverde is a soccer superstar, playing over 5,500 minutes in the 2024-25 season, scoring 11 goals and setting up 5 more. That's more minutes than most players in Spain's top league. And check this. In a huge game against Valencia, he completed an incredible 98.5% of his passes. That's unreal. Here's the wild thing about Federico Valverde. He does it all. Midfield, wing, even right back. He's the heartbeat of Real Madrid, the captain of Uruguay, and yet he's rarely mentioned among football's elite stars. Why is that? How does a player with his insane stats and versatility fly under the radar? Is it his style, his team, or something else entirely? Let's dive deep to uncover why Valverde might just be the most underrated midfielder in football history. Let's talk about soccer legends like Xavi, Iniesta, Zinedine Zidane. They're names that every fan knows. Xavi passed like a chess master in his prime, getting 9 out of 10 passes right. Iniesta danced past defenders like they were statues. Zidane scored clutch goals to win big games. But if you want to see all of these in one frame, you have to see Valverde. He's got a piece of all three, plus a little extra. Here's why. In 2024-25, Valverde made 57 passes that pushed his team forward, more than Xavi in his best years. These are the kind of passes that set up attacks, like a quarterback throwing a perfect spiral. He's got Iniesta smarts, creating 16 big chances for goals, and Zidane's knack for huge moments, like that 2024 Champions League volley. But he's also tackling like a defender, with 20 tackles and steals. That's crazy. No legend mixed all those skills like Valverde does. But if we compare him to today's stars, like Kevin De Bruyne's a passing wizard, but he's not tackling like Valverde. Rodri's a defensive rock, but he's not scoring long-range bangers. Jude Bellingham got the hype, but Valverde played more minutes, over 5,500, and even can play in any position. Even Lothar Matthäus, a legend from the 80s, didn't switch roles like that. So why isn't Valverde a global star? Valverde's consistent, versatile contributions don't always scream for attention. His trophy cabinet, however, speaks volumes about his impact. 3 La Liga titles, showcasing his consistency in Spain's top flight. 2 UEFA Champions League titles, proving his clutch performances on Europe's biggest stage. 2 FIFA Club World Cups reflecting global dominance. 2 UEFA Super Cups, adding to his continental accolades. 3 Spanish Super Cups, highlighting his role in domestic supremacy. And 1 Copa del Rey, rounding out an impressive collection that underscores his vital contribution to Real Madrid's success. Federico Valverde's underrated status in world football is hard to fathom given his jaw-dropping contributions. His 2024-25 season stats are electric. 11 goals, 5 assists, and 35 shot-creating actions, with 51 carries into the attacking third, constantly pushing Real Madrid closer to goal. These numbers scream versatility, blending goal-scoring flair, playmaking, and relentless drive. Why? His quiet, team-first mentality keeps him out of the headlines. Coaches, however, can't stop singing his praises. Pepe Mel, his former Deportivo coach, said he was introverted and already a great professional, spotlighting his early work ethic. Zinedine Zidane raved, "I'm very pleased for him. He's dedicated to improving." Carlo Ancelotti set a 10-goal challenge for a season. Valverde smashed it with 12. Real Madrid's staff reportedly call him the most important player. Federico Valverde's brilliance is often eclipsed by superstars like Vinicius Jr. and Bellingham, who hog the headlines. Playing alongside such flair, his relentless work rate gets overlooked. In a 2024 clash against Barcelona, he dictated the game, delivering a key assist and shutting down attacks. In 2023's Champions League against Liverpool, his game-saving tackle was pure clutch, yet barely mentioned. His selfless style, gritty tackling, sharp passing, and tireless running is the engine of Real Madrid's midfield. The media needs to wake up to his greatness. Valverde's not just about numbers. He's a leader. At 27, he's Uruguay's captain, carrying a whole country's dreams. That's a big deal. Off the field, he's a quiet guy from Montevideo who stays true to his roots. He's showing kids in Uruguay they can make it big, even if they're not loud or flashy. That's inspiring. His work rate is unreal. He's everywhere, defending, attacking, setting up plays. Fans call him the heart of Real Madrid because he never stops. In 2024-25, he played 65 games. 65. Most stars can't handle that. That's not just skill, that's heart. He's changing how we see midfielders, proving you can defend, create, and score all at once. His impact goes beyond the game. He's a role model for hard work. Let's dive into the numbers that don't get enough love. In 2024-25, Valverde had 35 shot-creating actions. That's him setting up goals like a top playmaker. His 27 progressive carries? That's him driving the ball forward, breaking defenses like a striker. And 20 tackles plus interceptions? That's defender-level grit. Most midfielders can't do all that. His field coverage is wild. Against Valencia, he had a 98% pass accuracy, 10 out of 10 long balls. Against Atletico Madrid, he made 7 long passes and 5 clearances. That's not just playing, that's running the show. Compare that to De Bruyne, who's got 30 shot-creating actions, but way fewer tackles. Or Rodri, who's a beast defensively, but doesn't match Valverde's attacking stats. Valverde's doing it all. Here's a stat nobody talks about: 51 final third entries. That means he's getting the ball into dangerous spots over and over. Most midfielders would kill for that number. And his heat maps? They show he's all over the pitch, left, right, middle, everywhere. So, what's next for Federico Valverde? He's only 27, with a trophy case most players dream of. But he's not done. Picture this. What if he leads Real Madrid to another Champions League? What if he takes Uruguay to a World Cup final? He's got the skills, heart, and leadership to do it. He's Real Madrid's vice-captain now, stepping up after legends like Luka Modric left. That's huge. His stats are growing. 11 goals in 2024-25, and he's just hitting his prime. Can he win a Ballon d'Or? He's already more versatile than De Bruyne or Rodri. But here's the thing. He's been snubbed for awards like the Ballon d'Or shortlist and FIFA's the best. That's crazy. With his stats and impact, he should be in those talks. Think about his legacy. Years from now, we'll say, Valverde was one of the greatest. He's showing hard work and team play can take you to the top. He's building something epic, not just for himself, but for soccer. So, will the world finally see his greatness? Or will he stay the unsung hero? What do you think he'll do next? This legend's just getting started.